students, how are you all doing? It's time for the next session of chapter 4, Directions and Maps. Do you remember what we have learned in the last video? Very good. Let's revise it once. We have learnt about the directions like north, south, east and west, and also the sub-directions such as northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest. We also learnt about the important places such as a community center. So students, a community center can be anything like a meeting house, reception center, entertainment center or recreation center. Bank and post office that are well known to everybody and are called landmarks. And we learnt about the direction in which the sun rises and sets. Then we learnt about the direction symbols like N stands for north, S stands for south and so on. Compass and maps. A compass looks like this, students. We can locate different places on the earth with the help of a compass. A compass has a needle in the middle and a glass casing to cover it. The needle always points north. The other directions can be easily identified accordingly. We can use maps to locate places on the earth. Sometimes, when we travel to a new place, we carry a map of that place to locate landmarks and find directions. So, what is a map? A map is a drawing of a place or a particular area, usually drawn on a paper. It shows us places, their locations, and routes. A map also shows countries, cities, rivers, mountains, water bodies, and many other things. Students, did you know early voyagers looked at the stars in the sky to find their way while traveling on sea? Do you know who is called as a voyager? A voyager is someone who goes on a long trip, especially if he travels in a ship. Different types of symbols and colors are used on maps to show different things. So students, do you know what are symbols? Good, if you know it. And if you don't know it, let me tell you. A sign, shape or object that is used to represent something. For example, blue color is used to show water bodies on a map. A key or legend helps us understand the symbols which have been used on a map. A book of maps is called an atlas. So students, how does an atlas help us? An atlas is a collection of various maps of the earth or a specific region of the earth, such as the US or Europe. The maps in atlases show geographic features, the topography of an area's landscape, and political boundaries. They also show climatic, social, religious, and economic statistics of an area. Students, nowadays, many people use maps in their smartphones. We can find our way to a place or any particular area using the GPS. So what is the full form of GPS? Global Positioning System. Today, we use GPS to find directions and routes. GPS is used in cars, trains, buses, aeroplanes, and ships. So, students, GPS is a satellite navigation system used to determine the ground position of an object. GPS technology was first used by the United States military in the 1960s and expanded into civilian use over the next few decades. Now students, that's it for today's lesson. What we have learnt in this lesson? About compass and maps, different types of symbols, GPS, Global Positioning System. I hope you have understood it well. Stay safe. Thank you.